On the Sisters arc, I'm speedrunning this. Episode starts with a banana guy. It shows what looks like to be Misaka and Mikoto, but you'll find out later in this arc. Attempting to snipe the white-haired guy, he goes down the stairs, and you see the white-haired guy. And episode starts off with Toma going, and then we see Toma walk into a vending machine and eats his money. He is not happy because it eats his money. Then Mikoto Misaka shows up. We see they talk. Kuroko shows up again. This is where she actually appeared the first time in the manga, I believe. The light novels. She was not in the first volume. Episode's a lot of Toma interacting with the sister and stuff like that. So yeah, that's that episode mainly. I'm trying to speed around this, so I'm gonna. He meets up. He talks to his sister. There's a talk, but she just zaps it. Kyoto talks to him about tree diagram and all that. And he runs into the sister. Helps her out with the cat. Sister tries to name the cat dog. But yeah, that's mainly. Then he goes and and then you hear gunshots. But that's mainly episode 10 of the first episode of the Sisters arc. Yeah, I'm gonna probably episode 11. Shows the white-haired guy fighting sister and obviously destroying her. He actually killed her in the fight. Then it cuts to Toma. He notices that she's gone and looks around. Yeah, like I just did. Then he runs into the alleyway searching for her. Come across her shoe and stuff. Eventually her dead body. He alerts the anti-scale. And they come and he looks for and notices his body's gone. He runs off. Anti-scale are like, hey. He runs into the sisters. Discovers that they're mass-produced clones. Then it cuts to Coma and Index talking. I mean, Hidrumi and stuff. Hidrumi Index stuff. It's not really that important to the plot right now. I think that was. There's more importance to that part in the light novel. I haven't really read the Sisters arc yet in a while, actually. I should reread the other volumes of the light novel. It's been a while since I've read them. Yeah. Hidrumi tries to not let Index in. Because she wants to eat more meat, eat more food, and she knows Index is a glutton. Index use Sphinx. Yeah, apparently the cat's gonna be called Dog still. Toma runs to Tokyo Dai's dorms. He meets Kuroko and stuff like that again. Dorm mistress shows up. Kuroko looks off where he's under the bed, because Kuroko showed him there. He finds papers and goes look for Mikoto and follows the windmills shonen. Yeah, but that was episode 11. I speeded through that, like the last episode. This is a long arc. I don't want to make this full video too long. So I'll see you at the next episode. Yeah, time for episode, what episode it was 12, I believe. Yeah, episode 12. That episode was just a lot of talking. Started off with Komore explaining Esper abilities and that one theory. I forget the name because it was like the beginning of the episode and it was only brought up like once or twice, maybe 3 times. Everyone knows this theory. They'd get it if it was. It was the one that involved a cat and 2 possibilities: was it alive or dead? And the Espers believed it to be whatever it was, and it would be real. Stuff like that. The episode mostly focused on Toma and Mikoto talking. Mikoto tried to pretend that Misaka. Well, there's all the sisters now. Misaka and Toma were talking for most of the episode. Like, literally, most of the episode is just them talking. I'm not joking. It's literally just them standing there talking. I know. Yeah. Pretty strange for an anime. The light novels have a ton of exposition now. This series has a ton of exposition, period, actually. Yeah, Mikoto tries to pretend that she knew about it. Toma kind of figures out that she didn't know about it originally. Knew. He tried to get her to stop doing something reckless, aka get herself killed. I'm just gonna drop the right arrows, get names now, and call him by his name. He's Accelerator. It isn't that hard to guess. So yeah, she threatens to kill him. She zaps him several times, but Toma's like, "You're not gonna kill me. You're too nice for that." And yeah, the episode ends with her crying, holding the dog, aka the cat. That's gonna get confusing for people. Just to let you know, I'm gonna be calling the cat dog by its name. Yes, I can't believe they named a cat dog because the author is a madman. Yeah, but that's it for this episode. Sweden's these episodes. Hey, yeah, I missed the scene of Toma thinking about what he was doing at the end after the credits for the last episode. Oh well, it isn't that big of a deal. It's just him thinking what he was gonna do. On to episode 13. Starts off showing Misaka's sister 10,032 thinking about stuff while on the way to meet up with Accelerator. Toma and Mikoto have a small conversation before Toma runs off to fight Accelerator. He asks Mikoto to stay back, or else they won't recognize it and not help him. He thinks about chasing that a while after he left. After he already started fighting Accelerator. He is fighting Accelerator. They're talking. Accelerator is surprised that he can negate actually hit him. He has no idea what his power is, even though it's negation. Mikoto is thinking about at least watching them fight. Accelerator and Toma are having a fight, but Accelerator gets down and Toma just slaps him or something like that with a Imagine Breaker. Accelerator talks about dust explosions, even though he runs away. I don't know, it probably would have been easier to just run towards him and stop him. The distance he got away from Accelerator and how close he originally was. The episode ends on a dust explosion, so yeah, there's that. And that's where that episode ends. So I'll be back once I've finished watching episode 14. And I'll probably work on the rest of this season as well as episode 1 of season 2 of Index tomorrow. On to the last episode of the Sisters arc. Toma basically shows the end of the last episode. Then it shows continuation where after that dust explosion, Toma is still fighting Accelerator, obviously. Uh, Koto shows up in the episode as well. This is where we're going to explain it. It's hinted at the last episode that she's going to show up. They continue to fight. No. Toma continues to fight. Accelerator still doesn't know how Toma's hitting him. That's how negation works. I don't know if I would have that joke. But yeah, Accelerator tries to create a plasma storm. It throws Toma back. Koto shows up while he's creating it, actually. She's like, oh, that's plasma. I need to stop that. Instead of trying to hit after her talk with Toma. So took notice. So she goes to 1032. (10,032). Misaka 10,032. Yeah, that one. And talks her into getting the other sisters to stop that, noticing after she knows how. So surprised, Toma runs up to him, punches him a few times. He talks to... Wait, no. He talks to Misaka, Mikoto, and the sister. 1030. Misaka 1032. Then he turns around and runs at Toma. Toma jumps at him. They both jump at each other. Toma blocks his arm with a Imagine Breaker. Then he sends him back, and then he goes for the right hook on Accelerator. Toma then falls unconscious. He wakes up and talks to the sister for Misaka 1032 for a while, 10,032 for a while. Goes back. Mikoto, he wakes up again, and Koto is there. And offers him cookies, and he's like, at least I hope you didn't cook those. He assumes that she would make a mess. Index, and Mikoto leaves, and Index comes in and they talk. And Mikoto, then credits roll, music starts playing and shows some of the Koto and Kokoro meeting up, and that's basically it for the episode. Bye. That was it for the Sisters arc. Tomorrow I'm going to review Angel Fall, 3 stories, and Hoka Kazakiri arc.